Good day, everyone, especially to our subject teacher, Miss Sandra Magadan. Good day, ma'am. We are the group 4, and today we will be discussing the pragmatics. Now, what is pragmatics? Pragmatics is a branch of linguistics that studies how context influences meaning in communication, which means that pragmatics is a study of speaker meaning. That means it is concerned with the interpretation of the speaker's meaning by the listener. This focuses on how people understand implied meanings beyond literal words. The next topic is the key concepts of the pragmatics to be discussed by Rafi.
Good day, everyone. Here are some key aspects of pragmatics. First, we have context. Pragmatics emphasizes that meaning isn't solely derived from the words themselves. Um, it's heavily influenced by the surrounding context, including the physical, environment, social, relationship, and prior knowledge. Next is we have implicator. This refers to the implied meanings that are communicated beyond literal words spoken. We often convey more than we explicitly say, and pragmatics examines how listeners infer this hidden meaning. Next is we have speech acts. These concepts explores how language is used to perform actions. Saying I promise isn't just stating something, it's performing the acts of promising. Similarly, requests, commands, and apologies are all speech acts. And lastly, we have dixes. These involves phrases that rely on um, context for their meaning, such as here, there, now, and you. These words have shifting references depending on the speaker and the situation. That would be all.
Okay, thank you so much, Rafi. Now let's proceed to our next topic. Miss Aeroflate, it's your turn.
And now let's look at some examples of pragmatics in action and how they work in real-life communication. First, we have implicature. This happens when the meaning is implied rather than directly stated. For example, if person A asks, "Is Maria at home?" and person B replies, "Her car is parked outside." Person B didn't really directly say yes or no, but the implication is that Maria is likely home since her car is there. Next, we have speech acts. Some sentences don't just give information, they perform an action. A common example is, "Can you pass the salt?" So this isn't just a yes or no question about ability, it's actually a polite way of making a request. The expected response isn't yes, I can, but actually passing the salt. Finally, we have dixies. This refers to words that depend on context to make sense. For example, "I'll meet you there tomorrow." The words I, you, there, and tomorrow don't have meaning on their own unless we know the speaker, listener, location, and time. Pragmatics helps us interpret these words correctly based on context. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, now let's proceed to the importance of the pragmatics in real life to discuss by Mr. Fritz.
Okay, so good day, everyone, especially to Miss Sandra, our subject teacher. So this is my topic. So importance of pragmatics. So what is importance of pragmatics? So the importance of pragmatics, it's because it helps people to understand implied meanings, communicate effectively across culture, and interpret humor, sarcasm, and politeness. It ensures smooth, meaningful interactions in different social situations. So, first bulletin helps understand the indirect meaning. So, with that, so pragmatic help us to understand indirect meanings in in conversations. People often imply things instead of stating them directly, relying on the context in the tune. So here's an example. Person A, it's really bright in here. Person B closes the curtains because it's really bright. So person A directly suggests reducing the brightness without explicitly asking. So without any asking a question like, can you close the curtains because it's really bright? So he didn't ask that. He how to say this? He explicitly asking asking without any like questioning, right? So now let's proceed to the second bulletin: essentials for effective communication in different cultures. So pragmatic is really essential for effective communication across culture because different culture have unique ways to express politeness, request, or emotions. Understand this difference helps avoid misunderstanding and foster better interactions. So I will give you another example. So in Japan, saying this might be difficult can mean no. In some Western cultures, a direct no is a common word. So understanding these differences ensures the smooth communications with these explanations and um, with its explanations. So now let's proceed to the third bulletin: using humor, sarcasm, and politeness strategies. So pragmatics help people to understand humor, sarcasm, and politeness by interpreting tune, context, and implied meanings. So this prevents misinterpretations and makes conversation more natural. So I will give you an example. It sounds like a sarcasm. Person A, oh great, another meeting. So another meeting. So it's a sarcastic tune or tone. Person B said, yeah, can't wait. Also are sarcastic. So with this explanation, this help recognize that person A is not actually excited about the meeting. So that will be all my explanation. So that is my reporting for my topic, and that is the sarcastic sound is like it's like saying you are annoyed by saying no, but you know saying different sentences. And so yeah.
Okay, next will be Miss Vidilias. It's your turn.
So, good evening, everyone. Good evening also to our subject teacher. My part will be all about pragmatics in real life. So, it outlines three key areas where pragmatics, the study of how context contributes to meaning, plays a significant role, such as everyday conversations. So, pragmatics helps us to interpret nuances of communication. So, going beyond the literal meaning of words to understand tone and also gestures and the overall context of a conversation. This allows us to understand the speaker's intended meaning accurately. So, the next one will be business and politics. So in these fields, pragmatics is crucial for deciphering the hidden meanings and speeches or statements. So politicians and business leaders often use subtle language implication and rhetorical devices to convey messages that go beyond the surface level. So, understanding these implicit meanings is essential for effective communication and analysis. So, the next one will be technology. So, this slide highlights the use of pragmatics in AI chatbots. By incorporating principles of Pragmatics, these chatbots can better understand the context of user queries and generate more relevant, appropriate responses. So, this leads improved user experience and more effective communication between humans and machines. So, in essence, the slide emphasizes the importance of pragmatics and various aspects of real life communication, from everyday interactions to complex political and technological contexts. So, the visual design of the slide using a vintage aesthetic adds stylistic element but doesn't affect the core message. Thank you. That will be all my part.
Okay, so thank you so much for that. So now, so the conclusion of our report, which is the pragmatics is key to understanding language beyond words. So pragmatic help us to interpret meaning based on the context, tune, and social cues, allowing effective communication beyond literal sorry literal words. So next, it plays a crucial role effective communication and interpretation. So pragmatics ensure message are understood as it's intended by considering the context, cultural norms, and speaker intentions. Next is mastering pragmatics improves social interactions and the language comprehension. So it helps individual navigate the conversation smoothly, interpret implied meanings, and respond appropriately in the different situations. Hannah?
Okay, that will be all. Thank you so much for listening and goodbye.